Welcome back, guys, to another Babbling beer review here at the King and Dragon on Friday evening. Getting a bit colder. I've got the old hat on tonight. It's getting a bit chillier. Well, the weather's supposed to change again next week for the better, so a little bit of sunshine hopefully coming our way. Scaffolding's finally come down. It was in my garden, which has been a nightmare, but that's finally gone. So happy days. Things are looking up. Back on hand pump tonight, guys. For those of you out there, Slurpy Dave, if you're watching, this is another nice one. If you haven't checked out Slurpy Dave's channel, guys, have a look at it. I only found it a while ago, and the guy does some good stuff, travels around, gives little reviews on beers and stuff. So cheers, Slurpy Dave. I don't know how to add the links in the on the doofers. You know, I'm just not that technically equipped yet. So if anyone comes across this video, check out Slurpy Dave's videos. All right, worth a look. So yeah, cask ale week this week. It runs from I think it's the 21st of October for a week. So you know, basically, pubs and stuff promote cask ale, and as I always say, hand pulled beer is the best. I love it. So again, each to their own, isn't it? As I keep saying, but I do prefer beer straight from the pump. So cask ale all the way for me. So yeah, it's a good week. If you're not a massive ale lover, get out there. There's so many different beers and ales now to try. Cask ales. Some of the things people are doing with them now and the flavours, it probably appeal to the younger guys. I mean, when I was a young man, I used to think, oh, I don't want that. It's an old man's drink, you know. But as I've got older, yeah, I'm an old man now, I suppose. I'm getting that way. So but they do some good stuff, different flavoured stuff. All sorts of wonderful things with beer they can do now, can't they? So, you know, if you're out over the weekend, just try something different. Have a a pint of beer, an ale from the hand pull, and see what you think to it. Try a couple of different ones. I mean, sure, a lot of pubs should be advertising this. It's camera recognised, so it's all part of cask ale and promoting cask ale. So I always like hand pull, and I'm happy to say it's cask ale week this week for me here. So back on the hand pull, and this week it's going to be top sale. I haven't done top sale review from Bays. I've done Devon Dumpling, Beery Head, and a couple of other charitable ones they do. So this is one of their main beers. This is a 4%er. It's on all year round. It's a nice beer. It's a sessionable beer. Devon Dumpling is my favourite, as I keep saying. It's a golden ale. I am biased to that one. Only for a little while, mind you. Must be due a drop of that now. But this is their middle of the road. This is their sort of, let's say middle of the road. This is their one that, you know, if you go out on a nice sort of steady night on a bitter or an ale, this is the one for you. It's Bay's Top Sale. So 4%er, a nice amber beer, and definitely a nice one. Definitely a nice, easy drinking beer. So without further ado, I'm going to go behind the bar and I'm going to pull the beer out. Pull the beer out? Pull it? Pour it. Babbling beer reviews, guys. So let's do that now. Let's get on with that. Hope you had a good week. As I say, what have you been doing? Happy to be here on a Friday. It's Friday night, the weekend starts now, doesn't it? So let's get this poured out. I've had this sitting as well overnight, so hopefully it's settled out nice and clear. As I say, when you get a poly pin, they do recommend that you put it where you're going to drink it and leave it for several hours or overnight. So I thought I'd get that done. I have poured it through with a sparkler. I do favour a sparkler. Bays Brewery, formed in 2007 by two brothers and a friend, I think, and they are a fantastic brewery. They provide plenty of good beers, lagers. I mean, they've obviously grown a lot since 2007. Value for money, as I said before, you can't beat it. 18 pints of live ale to me from Devon down to Cornwall, £30 10p with the discounts they offer. So you couldn't buy it from a pub. I mean, do support your pubs, especially this week as well. Camera Cask Ale, go and check them out. But yeah, you know, if you want beer at home, you know, a family party, or you've got a man cave like I have, and you have friends around, it's great. You'll put a little bit in the pot, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? It's well worth doing. So here we are, guys. A nice top sale beer from Bays Brewery. Let's just come around. It's still settling out. Lovely white head on it. so I don't know a lot of head on it, but it's a nice creamy head on there, and it is a clear beer. I mean, it's still settling out, so but yeah, clear, a nice amber colour, a nice pint, a really nice pint. So if you've not tried it, check out Bay's Brewery website. Bay's Brewery. As I say, quick rundown. It's a family-run brewery. As we talked about on the last video, you know, the big boys like Marston's buying everybody up, Witchwood breweries. These are so family-based, and so I've had some good dealings with these. Consistent beers, fantastic. Pete, who's over there, and the team, he can't fault them. I mean, if I've had anything put wrong or sent wrong, they are quick to rectify it, guys. You know, and they will do all they can. I mean, customer service is fantastic. So if you're a pub out there and you've not, even if you're down Devon and Cornwall, I mean, if you're in Devon, they're massively in the area, but some is in Cornwall, pubs do their beers. But if you want some ales, some good price ales for your pub, check out Bay's Brewery. I recommend it. The Golden Ale, Devon Dumpling, they do another a gold as well, Bay's Gold, and top sale for ales and value for money. You can't go wrong. Check them out. As I say, it's a family-run brewery that has been creating exceptional multi-award winning beers in the stunning coastal resort of Torbay for 16 years and counting. As I say, since lockdown, I've picked them. I used to go down delivering around Torquay, so I used to call into the brewery and pick up beer. I used to get it even cheaper picking it up. I'd get a couple of boxes or a couple of poly pins at a time, because it was just the value for money through COVID, especially. It's fantastic. So it began life in 2007 when brothers Mark and Peter, I say Pete's the guy I've done a lot of dealings with, smashing guy, joined forces with their brother-in-law Will Freeland to release Babbling Beers, to realise their dream of creating quality beer inspired by their hometown of Torbay. The brewery prides itself on its awesome team who all share the same passion to produce Devon's beer of choice whilst providing an outstanding customer service from its site in Paynton, Devon. And I say, do a lot of these festivals and beer events down there. You can go to the brewery. I don't know about brewery tours as such, but you can go, there's a nice shop there. Well, I say a shop, you go in the foyer and you can order your beers and get a good discount on them again for going down there. So well worth a look, especially if you're in the Torbay area. Go and check them out. As I say, they're brilliant. I mean, as I say, I've never had a sort of bad beer. I thoroughly enjoy their beers. You know, I think they're consistently good. And as I say, they do something. So top sale, what they've got to say at top sale, so 4%, as I say. This exceptional ale is real wave breaker, being well balanced, deep amber in colour, and boasting a subtle sweetness throughout. So, and it does. It's a very nice drop of ale. So you can smell that subtle sweetness. Very nice. And as I said before about Bay's, you straight away, even when you know Bay's beers, you smell it, you get that sort of aroma, their signature sort of smell and taste. It's there. A nice sort of sweet, as I say, caramelly sweetness, subtle but very nice. It is a good beer. Nice and smooth, full of flavour. You've got a nice sort of, say, hoppiness to it, but it's a nice hoppiness. You know, it's a real, I don't know, it's a real sessionable beer. I mean, it's that Bay's flavour that you get. It's just wonderful. And as I say, it's a nice amber in colour. And it leaves you wanting a bit more. You can go back happily and drink them all night. It's just a nice consistent beer. I mean, the Golden Devon Dumpling that they do, as I said before in the video I've done, you've got to learn to respect that one, because it's a 5.1, but if you don't respect it, it'll bite you back, and it is a fantastic pint. But this, for an all day, everyday ale, this is, I don't think it's cleared up a bit now. There you go, look, nice and clear. As I say, well worth the effort. I mean, I think you know, you've got a sweet sort of chocolatiness in there, I suppose. Very light. I know that their jingle ale, they sort of run chocolate through that at Christmas. and that's very similar. They sort of seem to push that one. That's a 4%, I think, what I remember, and that's very much a bit. It's got a bit more of a spicier sort of taste to it, whereas this is just a nice everyday pint. You know, it's a good all-round pint. As I say, cask ale week. Check out these casks in your local pubs and near to you, and try something a little bit different. Good old top sale. Never fails. It's lovely. I love it. It's a really nice beer. As I say, you know, if you I mean, look at the head. It's holding the head lovely as it goes down the pint. Really clean beer. That I mean, I've had this without the sparkler on as well, and it's you know, I was thinking it's sort of with the sparkler it adds more flavour to it. You know, as it pushes that beer through the sparkler, it opens up all the different elements that are in the pint. You know, and you can get a full burst of the flavour. So it's very nice. Obviously, you know, your caramelised malts are in there. I mean, if you like, you know, if some of these ales, this will give them run for the money. I mean, this is really good. I mean, even your Timothy Taylor Landlord. I mean, if you like that, you're gonna love this. I mean, this is a nice beer, especially like, you know, you can drink it in the summer and in the winter months especially. I mean, it's obviously on the darker side. It doesn't taste. It's not a dark taste. It's a nice medium body as well. I say medium to sort of full, if you like, for me. I mean, it's just a really good beer. I mean, look at that. I've got no problem slapping it. Sure. Or slurping it, Dave. Very nice. So if you're down this way at any point, that's worth checking out. And if not, as I say, go on their site. They do a range of bottles. You can buy obviously the packs. I think it's packed of 12, and for about 30 quid you can get four gold, 4 dumpling, 4 top sour if you want to try them out. Or you can go on there and buy a polypin. They've got Beery Head on, which I've done a review on that at the moment. That's one of the charity ones. That's nice. That's sort of in between this and the Devon dumpling. So it's a nice sort of bit stronger than this, but not as strong as a dumpling. And it's again basic as a flavour, taste. It's golden in colour, lovely. I mean, you honestly, I can't rave about Bays enough, guys. And I always mention them with my bottle openers and things like that. But honestly, they are really good beers. If you haven't tried them, I recommend you do. Get you know, a polypin if you like your ales. I'm sure that, you know, 18 pints won't sit there for long once you start tasting it, and it's lovely. So you can set it on the side somewhere and just yeah, once it's settled out, happily sap away. There's some fruitiness in there as well, guys. You can get a bit of a taste of sort of a nice fruitiness, sweetness, caramelised. Just a glass of goodness, really. I don't know what else to say. It's fantastic. So definitely recommend. Do you get that? Yes, you get that. That is a great beer. Straight away, 10 for me, guys. Bays Brewery, all their beers.
Oh.
Ignore it. Bloody speaker. I don't know how many videos I've done. How many videos, I don't know if you want to put in the comments, that I've done where that speaker hasn't come on or hasn't spoken, powered off. Terrible. But yeah, a 10 from me, guys, all day long. Bays Breweries. Top sale from the hand pull. And I say, if you haven't got a hand pull, it'll still be quite nice. I say you can have it in bottles, or you can get it just on the polypin and stick it on your side and happily pour it away, you know, to your heart's content, you know. Cheers. 10 out of 10. Maybe the scale's high, we could rate it a bit more. Now we're moving into these winter months, guys. Soon be Halloween, won't it? I'll get a few, see what beers are out there for Halloween. Leather Britches do a pumpkin one I did last year. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look around and see what it's about this year. But if I had my own pub, I would buy this all day long. I would make sure, you know, I wasn't have one of these on all the time. I'd have a couple of pumps, because honestly, for the money, for what you get, you can't go wrong. I mean, the amount of people I used to see drinking, just sit and drink this and enjoy drinking it. It's there's a bit of hoppiness there as well. It's that aftertaste it gives you as well. You know, that base signature flavour. It's just a very nice beer. And I said, you know, a couple of them, you know, you're on your Tuesday clubs or whatever, your Monday club in the pub, a Friday night on the weekend, a Sunday dinner in a pub, and they got that on. It's not too heavy. It's not going to well, I say it's not too heavy. Depends what you drink. It's not going to a couple of pints of that will do you good. You know what I mean? You're not going to go stupid on that at all, but it's just going to give you a nice, I've had a couple of pints and I've had a good evening. It's one of them, you know, and hopefully no headaches the next day. So check it out, Bays Brewery. I think it's .co.uk, Bays Brewery, just check. Yeah, baysbrewery.co.uk, if you want to look at their website. They even started, I think, to do some gins and stuff on there. As I know the beers, they do a lager, Devon Cove or Devon. I think they do a low alcohol one as well nowadays. I'll quickly have a quick butchers. I know, bore you guys the pants off of you, but their beers. Let's have a quick look. So they do the top sale. Is this one? They do Pure Gold, base Pure Gold, which is a 4.3%. Go for gold with easy drinking, light golden ale made using a unique blend of hops that give it a refreshing lemon citrus overtone, that one. And then the King of Kings for me, I say it's one of my, if not my favourite. It's Devon Dumpling. Devonshire through and through. This strong premium beer has a fresh hop character and smooth taste with a balanced sweetness. And as I say about top sale, exceptional ale, a real wave breaker. They did one actually a few years ago called Breaker Ale, and that was smashing beer, and a crocodile one they did for Payton Zoo. But them beers are all brilliant, I tell you. They're charitable ones. Crocodile, they could have probably released that and just sold that over and over, because that's a lovely beer, really good, and it went down really well with the locals in the pub. So yeah, real wave breaker, being well balanced, deep amber in colour and boasting a subtle sweetness throughout. And then they do Devon Rock Craft Lager, which is a 4.5%. Refreshing craft beer is firm favourite, bursting with a unique blend of hops would make it crisp and refreshing modern lager. I think that's broken into that. Devon Cove is a pale ale in a bottle. I've never seen that one on Polypin, so I don't know if Bays, if you watch, is there any plans to release that as a Polypin? I don't know, but I haven't seen it yet. So the ultimate modern pale ale, crafted using a unique combination of English malts and zingy American hops, giving it a smooth and balanced taste. That's Devon Cove. So if you like that, check out the bottles of beer they do on this site. And I think they deliver anywhere, guys. I think if you're up north or wherever, I think if you put an order in, they'll get it to you. So I don't know what the charges are. I know DHL is what they use down to Cornwall, and as I say, I couldn't buy it. I mean, I couldn't even go and pick it up for that. You think £30 and 10p when I put their code loyalty30 in. They normally do a loyalty 15 out there. They seem to be pushing this loyalty 30 with a rugby in that on as well. Especially this week with Cask Ale week, guys. Get on it. You know, £30, 10p. I just find that phenomenal. You couldn't go and get it for that, could you? I mean, to have it delivered. I mean, you think 18 pints of real ale. You went into a pub and bought that. Excuse me. You'd be looking at probably nowadays. Got to be getting on for £4.30, £4.50 for a pint. Down here anyway. So you work 18 pints of that out in, you know, £30, 10p, and that's with delivery as well. That's including deliveries. No, you're not even paying, you know, what, a couple of quid a pint. It's well worth the money. Really value for money. So check them out. I know I keep going on about them, I think they're great. Oh, and then you've got this one as well, which is the Rock Steady Low Alcohol Lager. So even if you don't drink, guys, and you want to try their beers, you know, they're doing a low alcohol, like a 1% rate. So it's got a teeny bit of alcohol in it, teeny bit. Full of natural character and flavour whilst being low in calories. idea if you want to keep the pounds off. This lager is as refreshing as Torbay's Sea Breeze. So, and that's it. And they obviously do some gins and stuff. I think they do. But, so there's a wide variety, even a low % alcohol one. So well worth checking out. All right, so that's Bay's Brewery. Top sale. 4%er. 10 out of 10. And whatever you're doing, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for putting up with me babbling and waffling again. And I'll see you again here at the King and Dragon with another Babbling beer review. Babbling beer review. I only had that much. Soon at the King and Dragon. As I say, I lost my train of thought. Too much babbling and waffling, isn't it? That's the problem. Do a lot of that. What was I going to say, guys? It can't be that important. It'll come back to me another time. So yeah, check it out, Bay's Brewery. And have a great weekend. And I'll see you here soon with another one. See you soon, guys. See you soon.